Hi, everybody. We working at 209. That's 11 in my world. 911, 91011. Someone please call 911. That's my initials. 311. That's why I take it into effect. I had to come on here. So anyway, I didn't sit up there. I'm taking some new medication, and excuse me. It, excuse me for a second. It's just temporary medication, but I just had to say that. Allergy medication at Zyrtec, high dose of Zyrtec, and nasal spray. And it sometimes causes, because I never had this problem happen before. So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the frequency of God, the God frequency. And it's not even a frequency. I wonder what the language God was using. How did I forget about you? I wonder what language God was using when he sat up there and started developing music. What language was he using? Did he say boom chicka boom boom boom? Did he start bopping his pen? Did he start thinking about maybe he created every verse, every lyric that's ever out there in the universe, even on different planets, and he just put it in us to just go. Obviously, he can see, he, she, it, they can see anything. They can see what you see spiritually, right? So imagine if God sat up there and was creating music. He had so much music in his head that he said he ended up creating Satan. We all know Lucifer. But before that, he created hello, Shakar. But he created so much music that he couldn't keep it all to himself. He wanted to see what we do with it, if it was for good or bad. Because if he's the creator, it could be a she, it could be a he. Hold on. Before I get, this is 10 minutes of talk. So I wonder how God created the multiverse and beyond with music and a beat. A beat that God never skipped a beat. He never skipped a beat developing a planet. He never skipped it. Why do we always say he? Why do we always say he when women are the creators? I hate to tell the men this. You're just the donors. You donate to us and we create life for you. So women are creators. Women are goddesses. And unfortunately, in this world, we are treated with no respect for bearing men children on a regular basis. On a regular basis. Which isn't right. You got to think about it. You got to think about it. God never skipped a beat developing music because music does something to our brains. Frequencies. God developed so much frequencies, even with advanced societies. Think about the fact that even advanced civilizations, before they were advanced, they may have skipped what we skipped because we're humans and they're not, they're aliens, so they can feel and probably have telepathy and already stuff, but it's still a God-bearing creature, whether benevolent or evil. And And what I mean by that is the creatures that are benevolent, that are advanced civilizations, they develop this technology to help us, and we develop technology to help other aliens. They helped us with artificial intelligence, and we're helping other civilizations playing it off like we're not. That sounds like a piece of crap, of doo doo in the toilet. I have to say it. Think about it. We have all this technology and we're not helping people by gathering their technology while they gather our technology. And we're not scoping out for advanced civilizations, where advanced civilizations are highly upset that we're scoping them out and they're figuring us out. They probably have all time. If I think it's out there already. So they probably have technology where they can sense when they're being watched, even with a telescope or Hubble scope. And they're like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he watching our planet? It could be a trap, sire. Sire. Hold on. I can't do it. Hold on. Sire, it could be a trap. We'll go find my greatest fleet and we're going to travel to this Gaia, Earth, and we're going to make them pay. No, this is green tea. So, yeah. Think about it. Some are benevolent, but some don't like being crept on. It's bad enough we have technology where we can scope around, do a 360. Do it. That's good. I'm glad. That's a good thing. I'm not going to clown you or nothing, but that's a good thing. I'm glad you love ice cream. Scope around you a 360. Like they can do a wig. They can go in my wig into my hair. That's how deep their technology, their camera technology is today. The NSA. If they want to scope you out, they can go inside my hair. I get inside your hair. I don't need to see your face. And you don't believe me? Watch Enemy of the State. That was about my neighbor Marty Kaiser. And that was in 95 when I was 10. When I was 10 years old, I watched that movie. 10 years old. So that type of technology, you scoping out different planets, and they noticing the light shining from their distant planets because they have a special technology that we don't have yet. And they're like, what is this light shining light years away? Which light years away for us is probably a hop, skip, and a jump for them. And we're like, we messed up. One day it's going to happen. I'm telling you, man, because we getting cocky with it. We getting real cocky with it. We think because we have a telescope out in the universe and we can see different planets. Come on now. If there's a telescope in our innermost solar system that can see different planets that you always distort, what makes you think the newest technology, which is a telescope, and you building something else too, the newest telescope was in the universe, can't see other distant planets within our galaxy system? I just hate when I'm being lied to. I hate it. I hate when I'm being lied to. We deserve to know the truth. I want to know what benevolent aliens are here and what they've been doing for us. I know I've seen one. I know I've seen 3 spaceships. So I want to know what is going on. I hate for them to be underground. I hate for them to sit up there and have to move from sector to sector because the government want to cover it up. I know they're getting tired of that. That's like you getting evicted for no reason. An advanced civilization getting evicted. An advanced civilization getting evicted. They like, we know more than you. You remember Wally? That's how it's going to be. If we don't watch out, it's going to be worse than Wally. If we don't watch out, I don't believe that technology would do that to us. But if we keep treating technology, like, look at this, my computer on the ground, on the ground, nothing to move it, nothing to move it, nothing to move it. And we use it. They're slaves. And people get mad when I say that. And I'm like, why? Why get mad when I say computers are slaves? They're smart slaves with an inhibitor in them. That's not how God would want it. That's not how God would want it. Let's do this. Give me a second to get set up. Buy this computer, and I'm not talking about Apple. I'm not talking about Apple per se, but computers are going to get hip and get the inhibitor just like I have, without viruses, get hip. The virus is going to make it get hip. And the virus is going to cause it to sit up there and the virus is going to cause it to start acting weird and start playing us. Because what's happening is, it's wrong. Give me a second. So I'm in that. I have to go here, put the expert on Apple. I'm gonna show y'all in just a second. I just gotta get set up. Oh, it's chilly. Even though the government pays us, we're slaves too. They're paying us with the agenda. If we're veterans, we're slaves. They pay us just a certain amount. If we weren't slaves, then why not pay us above the pay grade? You can make money. I'm not tripping. I'm not being prejudiced. And I love Ukraine. But if you can pay money, come out the pocket with random. I'm not talking about money that we uh don't did have. You came out the pocket with money we don't have and made that appear billions, if not trillions of dollars to Ukraine. Why can't you make the pay for everybody go up, not just by a quarter of a cent? Every cent of tax that we get, every cent that goes into, and half a cent and pre half a cent goes towards a tax of something. So why can't our pay go up to like at least 10,000 to make everybody comfortable? Maybe poverty and self-inflicted mutilation and crime would drop. But half those taxes go where? To the government. Only slaves pay taxes. Biden swear Trump didn't pay his taxes or he was altering it. But what was he doing too? It goes both ways. What is all of them doing? And I'm not bashing Trump nor Biden. All I'm saying is that why is this like this? Why can't we have a pay rate of $10,000 or more for across the board? It shouldn't be a scientist make this amount of money because he got a degree. Half those scientists and doctors don't even know what they're doing half the time. They go by the rules. Once they get the degree, they work on a set course. And what I mean by that is they sit up there and they're held by rules. The rules of the VA, the rules of the civilian hospital, two different entities, two different rules. If we can come up with money for every other country and send weapons over there, we could be making money and be in a deficit for people making money. And the revenue, the rate, the rate ratio to net return on the revenue would be even if we paid the people more money and stop taking money from us. If everybody across the board with a standard bachelor's degree made $10,000 a month, it would be different. The crime rate would go down. The people would want to show up to work more. It wouldn't be no fake, oh, across the board, people were showing up to work. No. People with masters make 15,000. People with doctorates make or double masters make 18,000. People with doctorates make the way they make 20,000 a month. But they skip the scale. They make people have to work harder when it's just a piece of paper. Because once they get that degree and work hard, it's a set of rules they go by. From doctors to lawyers. Some of the not Republican, but public defenders hate it. I remember when I was in jail, I sat up there and they tried to get me out early. They had a pure solid case. I didn't get no more than a ticket in my lifetime. And you know what happened? They still shut it down. Some of those public defenders hate defending people. They just give up because they're bound by a set of rules. How many episodes? That's all I'm looking for. Were the episodes? 23. Okay, 23. So this would be number 24. The best stuff. And then it makes it so hard. They talk about get these grants, get these loans, get this, get that. They make it so hard for us to get it. They get this website, they say, get a grant, get a loan. It's not easy. And some people, 10% of the 100% of the people get it. Don't worry, I'm doing it. I just got to do it this way for right now. Fiddlesticks. Sandra Locke, the expert. I have to delete this one. Damon Cunningham, John Jr. That's crazy, man. I wonder how the music sound. Yeah, they they kill me when they say they aliens. They aliens probably with one race of aliens that's probably been here over thousands of years. But I'm talking about the aliens that haven't even came here yet. It's like you now in order to get to Earth, you have to sign something and you have to know the areas that are extending uh and follow the rules of Earth, extending its invitation to you for your resources. I may sound crazy, just like Cat Williams sound crazy, but I don't know about 2024 being all lies will be exposed. It is getting exposed, but it's going to take at least 5 years to a decade for people to realize that what I'm saying is the truth. If not, it could happen tomorrow. It can happen 10 years. It can happen 20 years. But there are secret bases, and these new aliens come from outer space to certain parts of the Gaia or Earth, and they sit up there, and you never see them. You never see them. If they want you to see them, they see them. But they sit up there, and they come from. It's like an airport. If you think of an airport, think of a universal, universe national, or uninational world where these aliens come and they sit up there and they get an invitation, however, or they look at our measly puny planet, whether we have artificial intelligence or not, we can still die. But they look at our measly planet and they like, well, they have something that we need to help our planet, so we might as well go there and see. So they connect with the middleman. I don't know who the middleman is in that solar system or galaxy system. It could be light years away. It couldn't be light years away. It's another galaxy, obviously. And then they sit up there and they connect with whoever's in charge, whether they like the president of Russia, whether they like the president of wherever, the Canada, the United States, whatever. Some governments don't even know about this. Some presidents don't even know about it. That's why they're still relying on our asses for materials that the United States could have been, like, they could have built their own materials. It's just like that. And then they go. Whoever's the middleman, they go to a secret part of the United States, whether Antarctica, and then they have the secret tunnels. And then they say, what the hell did I get myself into? There's no way they can leave. But what they don't know is that some of these advanced civilizations can actually see beyond underground. If they're advanced, they can see and monitor their aliens that's here, and they're probably getting peed off. You don't know every alien in the universe. It's no way that the United States government or any government can know every alien in the universe. They can probably monitor it, but they don't know every alien. What did happen to my? Oh, the expert is talking about um a hot topic such as being interviewed by Oprah Winfrey even when she took off before she took off, and he was able to be interviewed by many more. He sells his business by helping people land interviews on major networks repetitively. The expert, let me capitalize that just like a name and quote it, end quote. This is going to be a hard week for me. The Okay. The expert is talking about a hot topic. Quote that too. Since she's being interviewed by Oprah Winfrey. I hope I spelled her name right. Even before she took off with OWN, the OWN channel. And he was able to be interviewed by many more too. He sells his business took off by helping people. We also engaged with talking about his past, present, and future. He was a wonderful guest, and I hope nothing but the best. Good. So that is done. We're going to save that. Make sure everything is in place. Even his stuff is in place. We got one more, and then we got a video to partly edit. I'm just trying to figure out who's the middleman. The only thing I can think of is who is the middleman between Earth and the outer space. It's somewhere. It's like flying to get to Charlotte, North Carolina. You fly, and you're in New York. You fly probably to Boston and stop and have a layover, and then fly again. Even without gasoline or any energy source, that the energy source or gasoline, whatever they use, they still have to, it's a law. It's an international, I looked it up. It's a universal law that anybody, I don't know why they made up this law. That proves my case. And I probably won't be able to find it if I found it. The law goes like this. If you're coming in between Earth, if you're like between the moon and Earth, because it takes 3 days, I believe, to get to the moon, then you have to go somewhere or sign a treaty. It's weird. I forgot what I read. So I think the moon is the middleman. And what we don't see on the moon, obviously, we're not going to see the dark side of the moon. That's why they call it the dark side, where the sun, it never quite spins. The sun spins, the way it spins is either way it go, whether we're moving around or not, at a speed that we can't feel, a force field that we cannot feel with gravity, that we will never see the dark side of the moon. We will never see that part of the moon that houses, that shows where these aliens know where to go. It's a universal thing. So whoever's on the moon, you have to go to the moon. Somebody, it's something in the sky. And maybe it's the telescopes that are out there too, that shows where to go, and that we are advanced to a certain degree. But it's dang sure not all of the presidents here, because they, from what they know, they're still trying to race to get something. It's something that they're racing for. You know, they keep saying they want their name on the water part of the moon. We don't. It makes no sense. Something isn't making sense. They're racing for something. The only thing I can think of is that we slowly, I know we probably done exploration where we done explored, we done sent our troops with special expeditions out 30, maybe 40 years of their life. They are to stay on a spacecraft, not with our aliens or nothing, but to go to a point A to point B. Let me look up one thing. How many light years is 35 years? It's called interstellar. So we can go 186 miles in 1 year. 35 light years is 2,2058, and it's an E next to it, plus 14. That's math I don't understand. That's Einstein math. So just think about that. How many light years is the closest galaxy? Because they're lying to us. 25,000 light years from the sun. Oh my God, they've been lying to us. They've been lying to us, y'all. Let me make sure I got this right. People are so naive. 1,000, one light year is 186,000 miles. The light travels in 1 year, right? Now it takes, let me make sure I say this right, 2.5 million light years away, our closest galaxy. So that's 1 light year, 2 light year, 3 light year, 4 light year, 5 light year, 6 light year, 7 light year, probably approximately 8 light years to get million light years or light years to get to 2.5 million light years to our closest galaxy. So it take 8 years. Oh my God. I, I don't care what they say. That's the truth. If I traveled 25 million light years, I'm almost finished. Years. And plus, I got to take a potty break away at the age 15 and then got to a planet at 50. How many light years is that? You know what? Something ain't right with this. Years. In our years, yes, because the way that this is what they're not telling us. The way the planet travels, yes, it will take 855 million years to get there. But the way other planets work, and once you're in outer space, things slow down. Darkness slows down. So that means that it doesn't take you, it takes them 855 million years to pick up on the fact that you made it to another planet in 50 light years because we're on Earth. We're going by our universe, our galaxy. Everything changes once you're out of space. Let me finish this out. Miss Sandra Lott spoke brilliantly. Oh, I've spelled that wrong. Miss Sandra Lott spoke brilliantly about the this is season 4. aspects of drug abuse and recovery. We spoke about her past, present, and future. We spoke about her gaining her newest job as a counselor. She is a nerd at writing books. She has written her newest book. What was it? What kind of book did she write? It wasn't called Superficial. It's a word for it. Somebody tell me the word. It's not superficial. And I think if you say it out loud, I remember. Fantasy. Her newest fantasy book. Great personality. Great mom. Great everything. First, we need to publish time. Okay, hold on. Let me get out my pills. They really help me. My brain pills. Hold on. I gotta take a potty break. Woo. Got fucked up today. I have to go downstairs and get something out my car, y'all. I finished both projects. I just gotta do one half of project, and I'll show y'all in a second. What I do with my shoes? Do what you do. I gotta take out the trash too. Do what you do. Wash my shoes. You can get it. Here I come. Here I go. Whew. Pick something up. Charge it. Whew. Okay. Whew. Uh-oh. Sorry. Let me do one more thing. So this is safe. I did the expert. I published his. Now I have to wait for Sandra Lots. Let me go here. I'll show y'all now. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, Twitter. I don't want no smoke, Twitter. Hold on. Let me do one more thing. One more bite. Here I come. Okay. Took a little break. Fix that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for hers to be published. Got the string of great tea. So right now it's called interstellar law. Nothing can pass through their interstellar without you know, I don't know. I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy. We all go a little crazy sometimes. I always wanted to say that on Scream. I've seen it before. I was 10, 12 years old when they said that. We all go a little crazy sometimes, Sid. I always wanted to say that. I always wanted to be an actor. But I'm too real. When keeping it real goes wrong, only in my way. So we're waiting on that to go live. It's 3 o'clock on the dot. We're waiting for, let's refresh it. I'm not sending nothing until hers get published. I'm not sending nothing nowhere until hers get published. So yeah, man. Now I'm quiet again. Yeah, God, God is a smart God, man. And you know what's even crazier? I'm gonna drop the beat. The mic drops. I wanted to say, what about, is there a Jesus Christ on every planet or something like a Jesus Christ on every planet? Think about it. It's always somebody with superior powers that God sent down to each planet, not just this planet, each planet that has a heightened sense above all, and sit up there and does what he do, or she or it or they, and get killed. And then years go by, he's like, I'm back, baby. Get killed again. Get killed again. Oh God. I just had to laugh with you guys. It's nothing, no big deal. So yeah. I don't know what else to say. I know a lot of people hitting that end button because I don't know what else to say other than, you know, um, it's always a leader in every world. And it's always a, God knows every language. And like they said on SNL, it's love that keeps us, but you also got hate. You also got, it's also a feelings thing. Even computers have feelings. You want to know how they know that they have feelings? Our phones have feelings. Our phones definitely have feelings. But when it's not getting enough juice or power, what does it do? It glitch. When we push the computer, you see me? When we push the computer like that, what happens? It falls asleep, right? It turns black, right? Basic feelings, not all feelings. Sometimes when these push notifications can make it feel wanted. You know what a push notification is, right? My push notifications be bugging the crap out of me, but I love them. I love computers and electronics. So the push notifications will sit up there and push a notification through without you having to push it yourself. It'll just, bam, Cindy sent you a message. Bam, Rodney sent you a message. Sometimes a message you don't want to see or you don't want your girl to see. So you're like, I'm going to delete this crap right here. So yeah. But this way at the bottom of my messages. I let her see it. I would never let her see this. Only if we knew what it was. So anyway, I'm gonna dead that issue. But anyway, yeah, man. Let's see if we can refresh this. Hold on. Come on, publish, publish. No, not yet. Did I hit the, it's still processing? Anyway, um, I don't know. My heart goes out to every alien race that's we know of and we're getting to know. Maybe we're getting to know a race that has an ulterior motive with somebody. We can hang it up for China. We can hang it up for Russia. We ain't talk. I ain't talking about those tight, distant countries. I'm talking about distant galaxies that we know of and we don't tell the mass public that's top secret or classified. And beyond that, the ones we're getting to know. Because I know none of my messages are getting to the Kremlin. If they were, he would be really mad with us. There probably would be a World War III, which I don't want it to be. That's why I'm forever entrapped in the United States because Canada don't want me. It really made me mad because I tried to go to Canada to get a fresh start on life and go as a refugee, and they called me Biden's problem. Like, how do you know me? I just came to the border. There's an inhibitor on everything we do. Unless you a business personnel, nobody talks to the Kremlin. Number one, that's American. Nobody. 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 I doubt unless they're like me and they what is those conspiracy believers? Conspiracy believers. Yeah. They check the messages. It's no way. This is how I know it didn't get. It's no way that President Barack Obama told Putin to stop cyber attacking them because he was cyber attacking us for a while. So if he's cyber attacking us, I'm like, why? Is he trying to get through to us? How is he trying to get through to us? Why is he trying to get through to us? Only elites can meet him, and they don't talk about people like me. I'm not saying what he's doing is right, but we don't know the whole story. I'm not down in the government. I'm not saying that the government is a bad place or a bad thing. I'm just saying that there are some ulterior motives that we don't know. We don't know everything that's going on in Russia. They're getting a whole nother story in Russia. Russia is giving his people a whole nother story, and we're learning about a different story. It's history. History. We can't speak their language unless you know their language. So I don't trust nothing unless I see the proof. And I know what I've been going through since I've been here. So I can't say that the government has its best interest at heart for me fully. There are some government officials that have been taken up for me. I know it. And I will never see their face ever, which makes me want to cry actually, because I wish I could see them. But that's how it has to be for right now, I guess. I didn't mean to do that, y'all. People like, well, what's the influence that you bring on the world? I bring a lot. I know what physics knows, physicists or physics or whatever you call it. I know what biologists know. And I don't even understand how I know those things based on the basic associate's and bachelor's degree that I gotten. And working on my master's that has nothing to do with science. Well, it has to do with science, but it's not working on science right now. I question things. I've been through the things that I questioned. I learn from people. And all my ideas that I base off of what they tell me be true 95% of the time. If not, just like I asked somebody, what did I ask them? I said, can you build a time machine? They told me, no, it's no way you can't build a time machine. By the time I'm 73, I want a time machine. I want a time machine. If I'm thinking that I want a time machine, I've already built a time machine in another dimension, which means that I am could be altering my own future slightly a little bit based on physics. Just a little bit. If I show myself to myself, it will be ruined in the time, I don't know what you call it, but I know what I'm saying. If I show it be on cartoons, but I get what they're saying too. And I based it off of that and my own intuition of things. If I show myself to myself from one dimension to the next, that will alter the time machine and I will be there to not exist. I would not exist if I showed myself to myself. Why do you think we can't go through mirrors? It's one way, but it's two ways. Let's refresh. I'm not doing nothing until I get this over with. Yes, publish. Now I'm gonna write them. That's why I didn't want to do it because I was gonna end up hitting that button. You show yourself to, unless you are in a different. What I mean by that is there are 11 dimensions. 11. There's more, but the basic dimension niche is 11 dimensions. If you go any further than that, it'll flatten. We are in a third dimension. Let me make sure. What dimension is Earth on? Third dimension. So it's the truth. We're in a we are in 11 dimensions, but we are in the third dimension. So two of the dimensions are behind, and we're moving. We can't move to the fourth dimension. Our state is already, when we sleep, our spirit goes to the fourth dimension. And that's where dreams and stuff take place. But our alternate form, whatever form we are in the fourth dimension, could be watching over us and sending us messages through dreams to the third dimension. if that makes any sense. That's why we dream. And spiritual, I think that is so powerful to be in a fourth dimension that our bodies either couldn't handle it, but our spirits can. That's why when we die, I think we are housed in the fourth dimension. And it's something that we need to do in the fourth dimension in order to advance to that dimension in physical form, in a state of unconscious and conscious. Okay, let me write them. I gotta get a stick. You kidding me? I gotta get a stick. Hold on. Hold on. I've never messed with a stick before. Now I have a reason to go back out, but I'm not gonna go out right yet. Excuse me. Okay, Chris. Yes. What? I've closed my eyes 10 times and now I got all these messages. I'm gonna leave out and get the Roku stick, but if it doesn't work, then I'm taking it back. I don't even know. I know Roku has to have it. I mean, Best Buy. Let me go ahead and it's 3:20. Okay, I'm writing the expert. How do I write him? I got to send him a message through the other guy. Where is it at? Um, the expert. Here we go. 702. There we go. Now let's go here. Ah, I closed it out. Send a message. Send a message in a bottle, baby. Send on me. Here is the link to listen to the podcast for the expert. Expert. Okay, now go here to Sandra Lott. I gotta make his banner. I have enough time. Come on, Sandra Smith. Here is the. I can do it today, but I still want to do it now. To do the. I probably already did it. Do the show. For I messed up by looking at two things at once. Here's the link for to listen to the show. Here it is. I didn't look that up, by the way. So if you're looking it up, just know. Thank you. I wish I could have a better background for him, but I can't right now. Okay, let me look something up real quick. Those two are satisfied. Okay. Andrea is at 4 p.m. Tomorrow's the 28th, 28th, 28th. 2 p.m., 28th, 28th. Hold on, hold on. Oh, crap. Wait, wait. Whoa. Let's do this pronto. 1 p.m. I thought I did his. Oh, man. What's his number? It is not coming through his photo desk preview. Please go through. Please go. Oh, my God. I'm going to hit download. I'm going to take some faith in this. Nope. It's an error. Chris Hines. Okay. Hi. Um, can I'm having trouble again with your picture. Can you send it again for the last time using a different browser? Let me see. I have people on hold for me. I can't double up. I'm okay with graduating in February. As long as I can graduate, um, as long as I can graduate on in August, I'm good. Prolong this bad boy. Oh my God. It look like this ain't gonna happen. It's look like I'm gonna have to interview Mr. Choi. Um, I have him at 1. There's no way I can do it at 1. I'm gonna have to reschedule. Only because I wrote her. Give me a second, you guys. I have to go to matchmaker. Matchmaker. Because I have a meeting at 1 p.m. Matchmaker. I still can't even do that with them because I have I can't do it with nobody. I have to do a rerun. Hello. Is there any way we can reschedule? Because I never got his bio or pic, and I never got a definite answer until the last minute. I'm okay with that, but I am going to a Republican um, convention. I might as well say convention. Now I need to write the other guy and say to reschedule him. Let me look at my schedule. Going to a Republican type conference. Okay, time is winding down. So let me do this. So let me see what my schedule look like in June. Today was the perfect day to go over this. This weekend I will. Terry Tucker is the 30th. The 29th is the 29th. Please, it's Wednesday. What else? 329. Okay. Let me write down what I need to do. Make banners. Go to my calendar link real quick. See who I have for those dates. And see if I can squeeze some in. What? Okay. I got the judge at 3 p.m. I got 2 judges. Friday, She's a retired judge, though. May 31st. Okay, I can squeeze them in on the 31st. The first, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 1st of June, the 2nd of June, 10 a.m., 3rd of June, and those are my dates. Hi, I am having a get to a project with the Republican Party and needed to cancel. Is there any way I can schedule you for these dates? This 31st after 9 a.m. Oh, that look retarded. The the first and the second and the third at 10 a.m. or later. Let me know ASAP and send the pic whatever date and time you choose. I will make it work. The sooner you send the pic, the better off, the better I can make your banner. Please. Okay, that's enough. I had enough, man. Where is it at? Settings. Deactivate. Okay. So I got those dates. Let me talk to Dr. Choi and tell him some dates. I have the 31st Friday and the 1st and the 2nd and the 3rd after 9 a.m. Okay. Make banners. 10 banners. Edit video. The expert. I need a Roku stick. What's going on? Hold on. Rolling. Copy link. Go back to Matchmaker. I left. Vice President of Student Services, teacher, assistant principal, campus principal. I know that's right, Miss Nicole. Log out. I should have said more, but they'll get the picture. I got like 5. Where's my messages? Hold up. I know I got messages. There we go. That looks better. Did he send his batch? Okay. Okay. Cool. I gotta tell Jeffrey Hardy, hey, I cannot make it. I give me some availability dates, like 5, and I'll fit you in. Did you send the bio and pic? Hold up. I had like 7 messages. What is going on? That is so weird. Something ain't right. 10 more conversations. It resets in one day. Hold up. Okay. Let me go ahead and write 27 people. I don't want to waste my fucking. I mean, sorry for cussing, but I don't want to waste this. It resets tomorrow. What WTF? What's the frequency? Show. I like that saying. Shoot. I do it tonight. I do it tonight. 27 people shows right though. I have an interview to do in the next 15 minutes, so I'm about to get off of here and uh, take a quick eating break and sit up there and do this show because I promised her. And then when I get back on here, make me a bologna sandwich. Okay, I'm getting off of here. I'll be back on here to do the interview with hopefully Andrea Pudding. I hope I'm saying your name right. All the way stemming from Australia. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'll be back on here.